Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a podcast for those of you looking to change your lives, get out of your comfort zones and reach your full potential. I talk about the Stoics and the Stoic stories and quotes from people like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca and Epictetus. I explain how they relate to your life today and how they can help you change your life for the better. It's kind of the 5-minute Stoic for personal development. And please support our sponsors, Prostate Plus. If you're a man and you want to shrink your prostate, Prostate Plus are the best supplements you can get. I use them myself to keep my prostate fit and healthy. And milfan.com, the world's best food delivery service. Links are in the show notes below. Now let's go inside.
Hi everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome back to the podcast. As we continue on, I think it's day number 7 of a week of Goggins. And as I mentioned yesterday, it'll probably be more than a week because Goggins just doesn't do things normally like normal people. So I thought, let's do a few more days than a week of Goggins quotes and mindset. And today I really love this particular quote that I've chosen, which I'll read it right now. As humans, we're reading books every day to try to figure out how to be someone else. What we don't do is go inside, turn ourselves inside out and read our own story. You have to look inside to find out what you really want. David Goggins. And how true is that? It's a great thing that people are reading books because not many people are. That's the real truth of the matter. So reading books is a great thing to be doing. But if you're trying to figure out how to be someone else, then that's the wrong way to go about it. I read books and what I try and do is implement and model what those people do, but do it as me, not try and be them per se. Going inside is another fantastic thing to do, and not just to work out what you really want, but also to work out exactly who you are, because most people don't even know who they really are, which is why they try and become somebody else, and they're not being true to themselves. So I just love this idea, the whole idea of going inside. It's something that I've done for many years now, and meditation is such a great way to do that, to go inside yourself, turn yourself inside out, and see your own story. Look back on your life. And I do say this a lot, everybody has their own story. You don't need to copy someone else's story. You don't need to copy someone else's life. Certainly you can model their life and live the way that they live. Do your best to live that way and learn the lessons that they've learned. Try and have their virtues, their qualities, their ethics and all that kind of thing for sure. But it's your story, it's your life. It has to be your life, your way. So you have your own story. And that story needs to be told because the world is waiting. I've said this quite a few times. The world is waiting to hear your story. And I'll keep saying it because it really is true. The world is waiting for your story. The world is waiting for you to have an impact. You look back on your life, there is always something there inspirational that you've done, something that you have done that other people are going through, some kind of life experience. It may well be traumatic that you've been through, and there are other people, and you got through it okay, and you survived it. Now it's important that you get out there, tell your story, and help others get through what you went through. For example, I went through prostate cancer, and I healed myself through natural means, through fasting, through a plant-based diet, through exercise, through meditation. And I now teach that to other people to help them get through that. So we all have a similar story. It mightn't be quite like mine. In fact, it'll be nothing like mine probably. But we all have a story where we've learned something, we've done something, we experienced something that was tough, but we got through it. And that's where you have to become yourself. So keep reading the books, really important, absolutely do that. But don't try and figure out how to be someone else and use someone else's story. Use your own. Go inside yourself. Use meditation. Meditation will get you deeply inside yourself to work out exactly who you are, for starters, and then you can work out what you want. What is it that you want? Because most people don't know what they want. They know what they don't want, but they don't know what they want. And if you can work out exactly what you want, you'll be ahead of 90% of people in the world, because 90% of people have no idea what they want. They just go along, they're just in their comfort zone, and they're too scared to get out of it because they have no idea what they want and where they want to go. And I say this over and over again, you've just got to start from scratch and say, right, where am I? What is my life at the moment? Write it all down, and the truth is what's going to save you here. Write down exactly where you are. Be totally truthful. If you're broke, write down I'm broke and I want to make a lot more money. If you're in a bad relationship, write down I'm in a bad relationship, I've got to do something about this, I've got to make it better, or I've got to get out of it. I'm in a bad job, I've either got to make that better or I've got to get out of it. You have a choice. So if you want to change your life, you've got to start from now. Keep reading the books. Reading is fantastic, absolutely. But then go inside and find your story. Find the impact that you can have on the world. And then you can work out what you really want. And you can go from there. Set some goals. Go out and do it. Okay, I'll read this once more because I just love it. As humans, we're reading books every day to try to figure out how to become someone else. What we don't do is go inside. Turn ourselves inside out and read our own story. You have to look inside to find out what you really want. And I've just added also to find out who you really are. Great quote from David Goggins. You can do it. The world is waiting for you. You have a story. You have an impact you can leave upon the world. Thanks for listening, guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you did, please subscribe and leave a review. That really does help us. And also share it with your family and friends. That would be great. And please support my sponsor, Prostate Plus. Prostate Plus supplements really can help shrink your prostate. I use them myself to great effect. The links to Prostate Plus are down below in the show notes. Thanks for listening. See you next time.